Picture this. It's 6 a.m. and you're up for a flight. For the first time, you've even packed a face mask. But what awaits you at the airport and on the plane?
Individuals and companies have kind of had to figure it out for themselves.
Since the last time you flew, airports have emptied. But your plane could be close to full, since airlines have cut thousands of flights. It's all new for the airlines, too, which had just been flying through record profits.
We've never been through something as financially disruptive as this.
This is Josh Earnest. You'll notice there's a picture of Barack Obama behind him. Josh was the president's press secretary during the Ebola outbreak.
There were some things that we did in managing that crisis that are relevant to what we're doing now. And I think by far the most important one is marshaling as much relevant, reliable, factual information as we can and sharing it as frequently and as quickly as possible.
Ernest now works for United, and they're on the clock. Like other airlines, United's federal bailout to save jobs ends September 30th. They need to create a new business model in a new normal of uncertainty, create policies to convince passengers it's safe to fly. And without national standards, what you'll experience as a passenger changes with the logo on the tail. Seth Kaplan, an industry analyst, agrees.
And apparently this is how this is going to go. It's just kind of the airlines and airports figuring it out for themselves. And it is very much in their interest to make people feel comfortable about flying again.
So let's back up. You'll notice changes when you check in. Frontier is already implementing temperature checks. At other airlines, touchless kiosks, plastic partitions between you and the agent checking your bags, workers wearing masks, likely asking you to put on yours.
This is my mask.
Just like that. Love it.
This is Dave Banmiller, an ex-airline CEO with decades of experience in the industry.
If you can have the mindset that says, you know, it's going to be okay. I'm in control of how I feel. I'm going to a different environment now.
At security, TSA agents in masks, of course. And after you're through, a whole lot of nada. Quiet hallways with only a few shops and restaurants open.
I'm an elite member. Can I go to the lounge?
In our hubs, yes. In our line stations, no. As more people begin flying, we'll open up more clubs.
When boarding starts, you're first, which surprises you.
So we're now boarding from back to front, so that when you're walking to your seat, you're not walking by a whole row after row of people to get to your seat.
Can that be a permanent thing?
Yeah, we'll see how it works, frankly. I think it could be. People who are least likely to like it are our frequent flyers who are flying in the front of the plane.
Okay, so you're on the plane. You can't tell, but it might be the cleanest one you've ever been on, because procedures to disinfect are way up since the last time you flew. Some of these chemicals stick around for a whole month, but the key question:
is it likely that I'm going to be sitting next to a stranger?
Right now, in the near term, no. But as we further reduce our schedule and as more people start flying, the planes will be somewhat more crowded than they are now.
A few airlines are capping their capacity for now.
If you have the demand to fill up an airplane, are you going to do it?
Yes.
And you'll notice other little things on board, like no cup or ice with your drink. With reduced schedules, you may land well before you really need to. And if you're taking an Uber, better keep that mask on. It's now a requirement. But small potatoes. Flying in the age of coronavirus, it's just very different.
And that natural human connection that we crave is just innate within us. People are going to start buying airline tickets again because it's just essential to who we are as human beings.
James Packard, Newsy, Chicago.